Thank you for joining me for the Way of Love Lord's Prayer Meditation Challenge. I love the Lord's Prayer. It's usually one of the first prayers taught to Christian children, and it's our go-to prayer for many occasions. It can be used as a bedtime prayer, a family gathering, different church services or gatherings there. Most of us say the Lord's Prayer pretty rapidly and at a certain pace because that's the way we learn it. But to make it into a spiritual meditation, you have to slow it down and say it very slowly. I know that's hard. It was hard for me. When I was a young child, I was always in a hurry, and I used to say the Lord's Prayer in a hurry too. Something like this. Our Father art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth just as in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power and the kingdom and the glory for now, ever and ever. Amen. I can't even do it as well now as I did it as a child, but it was natural then. As I learned to meditate, I learned to slow the Lord's Prayer down. I think I've got that pretty well mastered. Sometimes when I'm feeling proud of myself, I call myself Professor Marian, Meditation Master. Well, I've timed myself, and I can say the Lord's Prayer, making it last for 2 minutes. That's my best time. So I'm challenging you to say the Lord's Prayer slower than I can do it. But I want to give you some tips because it's not as easy as it sounds. The most important thing when you want to talk slowly is to breathe slowly. For training your breath to slow down, you can count slowly, like 1001, 1002, 1003. That's 3 seconds. You can breathe in for 3 seconds like that, hold your breath for 3 seconds, and let it out for 3 seconds. I want to show you what I use to train my breathing to be 5-second breaths. I use an app on my phone called Breathe. Let me show this to you. Now, using this free app, what you do is you breathe in as a little circle gets bigger, and I have mine set for 5 seconds. Then I have mine set for a pause. As the circle pauses, you pause for 5 seconds. And then as the circle gets smaller, you breathe out for 5 seconds. We can try this at my setting. But if you get this yourself, or if your parents get this on their phone for you, what you might want to do is set it for where you're at, like 3-second breath, 3-second pause, and 3-second exhaling your breath. And then gradually, slowly build up to this 5-second. But if you're game, we'll try it on my app at the 5-second interval. Let's do this for 2 minutes. Breathing in, pausing for 5 seconds, and breathing out for a full 5 seconds. Then breathing in for 5 seconds, holding your breath for 5 seconds, and breathing out for 5 seconds. Join me in this. Very good. Thanks for trying that. That's called a breathing meditation. And that is great practice for slowing down your breath and your words as you say the Lord's Prayer. I'll show you one of my favorite pictures of a peaceful Christ from the 15th century wood carving called the Baptism of Christ, while I time myself and see how long it can take me to say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. My time was 2 minutes, 19 seconds. That's a new record for me. I think I deserve a cheer for that, don't you? I did very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! After practicing a few times with my video, why don't you challenge yourself to see how slowly you can say the Lord's Prayer? Remember, there is really no right or wrong way to do this as long as it helps you feel calm and brings you that peace of Christ feeling. Then you know you're doing it correctly. So have fun with this challenge. Give yourself a very good cheer every time you try it. And may the peace of Christ be with you.